So by now, I'm sure you've seen the footage and the evidence from the Karmelo Anthony trial come out online. Okay. And this is not a moment for, I'm not trying to say no, I told you so, none of that other weekend shit, because I ain't trying to be right about tragedy. That was never the intent. I come and share my opinion and my research on several different things, most of them history related. Shout out to the Autonomous Party. Been doing this for years. Okay. So then it just so happened that when I speak on politics and different social events, this is when the people, this is such a lower vibrational topic that people tap into that. And this is what I learned through media. Our own media as Black people is playing on us and getting paid a handsome fee to do the things that they do. And race is the easiest play to get media coverage, to be able to, because it triggers an emotion based on a history that we believe is true. See, all of this is systematic. Okay. Now, here go the problem, and this is how you show the proof of the results of social programming. So you got folks who never met the Anthony family a day in their life, but based on a racial story they've been sold, they willing to fight other people. They willing to degrade themselves. They willing to attack folks online and get them fired from their job. You feel what I'm saying? They never been in that courtroom one day. They never talked to this family at all. They don't know the facts because this was before the case even started. But now that it's done, and these folks done went to the extent because they're putting this out for a reason, because people's reputation and everything is being put on the line when they like the reason why this was so simple is because the facts were simple. But whole time though, we literally let this family on the behalf of people playing on them create a race war about some shit that was really open and shut. So this is my whole question. There was a lot of folks mad at me, people that personally that knew me, and then people just from online in the algorithm. And a lot of them had no problem with their comments, making names, all kind of crazy shit. Never talked to me about this a day in their life. No conversation on my thought process. And anybody else who disagreed, it was a similar type of rhetoric on their page. Whether it's white folks or Black folks, this don't got nothing to do about no race. Ignorance is ignorance, right? But ain't many people call to get no understanding. And I'm sure they won't want to come and retract their words and give an apology because some talks was egregious. But my whole point to say all this is social programming is real. And we as Black people, and I talk about Black people because I'm not from the white community. I don't give a fuck about what they got going on for real. They got their own people doing it. I don't, so that's why when they say, well, you ain't talking about, bro, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's why it's pretty simple. Okay. I care about reaching out to my own people to teach them history and genealogy. Go to the autonomousparty.com. But the point of the matter is a conversation will change a lot of things. And right now, we are not able to move past emotions to be able to have conversations and strategize. And that is our number one setback as Black people. So, hey, I'm just trying to be a vessel and do the things that I know the big God put upon me. I ain't trying to convince you one way or another, but you should at least have a conversation so you can really have an autonomous perspective. Hey, but I'm just your homeboy with the news, man. Y'all tap in.